Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I apologize for being dirty, but today what we've been doing is actually wet sanding the hood of the truck. Now you guys will remember that we picked up this hood, it was white. I've done all the body work, all the modifications for it to fit the GMC, so we cut it, we welded it, all that stuff. Then we did the body work, then we did the sanding, the paint, the prep, all that stuff. And now we're finally taking this project home and we're using a new tool that we're gonna be kind of featuring for this video. It's kind of a truck video and a tool video, so it'll be 2 in 1. But the tool that we're using today for the final step is going to be the Milwaukee Polisher. And this is not a dual action polisher, this is their body work polisher, and we'll include the part number down below for it. But I actually have a dual action polisher. I tried it on the roof, you know, and it turned out pretty well, but I still had like halos and swirls and all the stuff that you really can't get out with a dual action polisher, and you need a legitimate polisher. So started pricing out polishers. I was actually looking at DeWalt. I was looking at other brands, corded versus non-corded, you know, battery powered. And this battery powered one actually ended up being about the same price as the corded one. So I was like, well, I already have the batteries. All I had to do was buy the polisher and the wool pad, and we should be good to go. So to give you guys a little bit more behind the scenes that we did on the hood, wet sanded with 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, and then we switched over to these Trizac pads. We went with 3,000, 5,000, and 8,000. Now, buffing the hood might not be necessary by going all the way to 8,000, but you know, I have the tool. We've got a hood to work it on, and so let's go ahead and get the camera set up. And so for the supplies we're using today is just Meguiar's Ultimate Compound. I do know they sell, I believe it's either the 105 or the 205, or I forget which one's the compound. But this is their Ultimate Compound, and I've had this for a real long time. So we'll go ahead and use this today, and if this doesn't work, we can always go back to like the body shop standard. I believe the 105 or the 205. I'll include the correction down below. But we'll go ahead and use this. I just ordered a wool polishing pad. I've got 2 of them. I ordered that on Amazon. I believe that was like $18, $20 shipped to the house. And other than that, we should be good to go. I will say this, the hood looks pretty decent, but you know, I still want to try to get this whole thing buffed, and then we will go ahead and polish it. Alright guys, so we're going to turn the speed all the way down. I believe the lowest speed setting is going to be 800. And then we're just going to put our compound onto the pad. You guys will see there's already a little bit on there, but that's alright. And you'll just go ahead and spread it around the pad. And basically, we're going to start with a low speed, and then we'll crank it up to a higher speed. So spread the pad along the hood, and we're going to start off with a low speed like we said, and then kick it up to a higher speed. Now we're going to crank it up to 1,200. So we'll go ahead and crank it up to 1,400, and just kind of want to see how this does. Alright, so that's kind of just the first part of the panel. I'm going to wipe the excess compound off, and I'll show you the results. Alright guys, here's kind of a before and after. You guys can clearly see there's kind of a haze. There's also a little bit of the rubbing compound is kind of a splatter on this side, but that's all right. Then you go to this side, and it's obviously, you know, it has more gloss. It has a little bit more shine to it. I'm trying to show you the lights. So there you go, there's like the lights. Everything's kind of hazy. Go to the polished side, and you can still clearly see the lights. It's almost like the unbuffed side actually kind of has a more crystal clear, you know, you guys could see a crystal clear distinct outline of the lights. We go to this side, and you can still see the lights. You can still see two of them, but you know, obviously there's a haze. No haze. Haze. There's a haze. So kind of an interesting thing. I'm not going to bore you guys with, you know, showing us buff the whole panel, but let's go ahead. We'll buff the rest of the hood, and then, oh, and one little warning, I am going to put tape on the edge of the hood because I basically don't want to blow through the edge of the paint. All right, guys, here's the top of the hood, and you guys can basically see that same outline like I showed earlier where it was hazy, but you can see the two LED strips. What's funny is when I actually look at the LED strips with my eyes, I can actually see two individual tubes, but on the camera, it's kind of, you know, but on the camera, it's kind of like, you can kind of see like two bulbs, but there's actually four. So that's kind of a little weird, but, you know, here is an overall shot of the hood. And mind you, there are still sections that still need to be buffed, and, you know, we've got some compound that still is kind of hazy, but, you know, that's just the general idea. So if you guys already have the Milwaukee tool set, you know, the M18 battery specifically, then this was kind of a no-brainer on picking up. You know, I already had the battery, so I just had to buy the tool. Like I said, I think the tool was about 180 bucks. I got about $20 worth of polishing pads, and that I had to buy separately. Oh, and the other thing is it actually does come with a loop handle, not just a side handle that we showed you guys. So if you guys are like on top of a ladder or something and you want to have a better grip, you actually could grab the top of the, you know, that loop handle, and that comes with it. So like I said, 180 bucks, $187, something like that. Not a bad investment. It'll help make your at-home paint job look that much better. And obviously we still haven't polished this or anything, but you know, we'll do that next. But we'll show you that, guys, in a separate video. So, and on that note, that is actually the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more truck content, hit that subscribe button. Turn on your bell notifications. If you guys want to help support the channel, I should have links down below to the Milwaukee tool. I did buy it on Amazon, so you should be able to buy that, get in a couple days, and you should be good to go. And also make sure you check out our website, BonecrrusherSS.com. Thanks, guys. Have a great one.